seeing me leave my paralyzed wife on the street. You must think I'm cruel and heartless, but I have difficulties I can't help. A few days ago I was diagnosed with stomach cancer in the hospital. I only have a few months left to live. I don't care how long I live. I only care how my wife will live in the future. I wanted my wife to go back to my mother-in-law's house to live, but was rejected by my wife's stepfather. Just as I was about to collapse, I remembered my friend's words. As long as my wife persists in rehabilitation, she can regain the ability to move. I tied my wife to the parallel bars in the square and made her train. My wife's sobs softened my heart. I held back my emotions and helped my wife continue training. Suddenly my wife's pants were soaked with urine. She accused passersby of my abuse with grief and indignation. I was severely beaten by passersby, but I didn't care. I pretended to be angry and told my wife to push the wheelchair home by herself. It started to rain heavily outside. The sound of my wife falling in the rain hurt more than the tumor in my stomach. Maybe my wife already hates me deeply by now. 2 hours later, my wife came home with the police. My wife accused me of abuse to the police. At this moment, it suddenly occurred to me, hate may be more powerful than love. That night my wife came to the room with a kitchen knife. The moment the kitchen knife reflected light, I knew I had made the right bet. After 1 month of rehabilitation, my wife has been able to walk normally. I hid in the dark feeling happy for my wife. But in front of my wife, I still put on the look of a villain. I tied a rope around my wife's waist. As the electric bike started, my wife jogged behind. The sound of my wife falling made my heart ache, but I didn't stop my plan. After a month and a half, my wife fully recovered her ability to move. I carefully prepared a surprise for my wife, and I also planned to tell my wife the truth. My wife walked calmly past the surprise I prepared. She said coldly that she didn't want to see me again. Watching my wife's back as she left, the pain in my stomach suddenly disappeared. The pain caused by cancer cells is less than 1/10,000th of the heartache.